He sees me. I have to get out. I have to. Ah! Ah! Still a few hours to kill. Come on, Charlie. You know where you want to go. Hello, Theodore and Stanley. You need a new coat of paint, Stanley. Hi, Ella. I remember showing these closets to John. Why do you have 3 closets? I love you. I love you too, Dad. An hour later. It's been a while. Carlton, Jessica, and John. Charlie! I was just telling John and Carlton about my glamorous life. Did you know Jessica lives in New York? 8 million people live in New York. It's not exactly an achievement. Well, I've never been anywhere. I swear when I turn 18, I am out of here. Where's everyone else? Maria and Lamar are coming tomorrow morning. Maria's bringing her little brother. Can you believe it? Jason? The last time I saw him, he was only a baby. Yeah, great, huh? Anyway, I booked us a room at the motel down the highway. The boys are staying with Carlton. Hey, does anyone know what's happening tomorrow? Yeah, what do we even say to Michael's parents? Carlton, do you ever see them? Not really. I'm surprised he stayed in Hurricane. How could they not? His body was never been found. How could they not have secretly hoped that he might come home, no matter how possible it was? How could they leave the only home Michael knew? Maybe that was the scholarship, an admission that he's never coming home. Do you still ever write, John? I remember you declared yourself an author when we were about 6. I actually do my E's the right way around these days, but I still write. Yeah, short stories mostly. I actually had one published last year, just in a magazine, nothing big. Hey Carlton, whatever happened to FREDDY'S anyway? It's okay, Carlton. I like to know too. They built over it. I don't know what. It's too far back from the road to see. It's been blocked off for years, under construction. You can't even tell if FREDDY'S is still there. So it could still be there? I'm gonna go outside for a minute. Hey! You knew it would come up. You knew you would have to talk about it. Charlie? You forgot your jacket. Thanks. I still haven't learned a thing to think before I talk. Sorry about that. It's okay. It sounds stupid, but I never think about it. I don't let myself. No one knows what happened except my aunt, and we never talk about it. Then I come here, and suddenly it's everywhere. I was just surprised, that's all. Hey, guys, remember that time at Freddy's when the merry-go-round got stuck? And Marla had to keep running it until her parents plucked her off. Yeah, her face was a bright red, crying like a baby. She puked everywhere. Gross. I never wrote it again, not after that. Oh, come on, Jessica. They cleaned it. I'm pretty sure kids puke all over that thing, all over the place. Those wet floor sides were there for nothing, right, Charlie? Hey, I never puked. We used to spend so much time there. Privileges of knowing the owner's daughter. I couldn't help who my dad was. I mean, could you have a better childhood than spending all day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria? I love those animals so much. What's the proper name for them? Animals? Mascots? Robots? I think they're all correct. I remember how I used to talk to Bonnie. I used to complain to him about my parents. Animatronic therapy recommended by 6 out of 7 crazy people. Shut up, Carlton. I knew he wasn't real. I just liked talking to him. I always liked Freddy the most. He always seemed the most reliable. You know, there's a lot of things from childhood I can't remember at all, but I swear, I could close my eyes and see every last detail of that place. I remember when I used to try to hide. I used to try and hide when it was about to go home. I used to try and hide when it was time to go home. I wanted to be stuck overnight so I could have the place all to myself. Yeah, and you always sit under the same table. Sometimes I feel like I remember every inch of it, like Carlton, but then again, it's all in pieces. I remember drawing on the placemats, eating the greasy pizza, writing nonsense on the walls, and hugging Freddy. His yellow fur getting stuck all over my clothes. Freddy was brown, right? Guess you don't remember it after all. Right, I meant brown. How could I misremember such a basic detail? So you really don't know what happened to it, Carlton? No, I really don't know what happened. How could you not know? You live here! Charlie, come on. It's not like I hang around in that part of town. Things are different now. The town has grown. And honestly, I don't look for reasons to go there. Why would I? There isn't any chance. Not anymore. We could go there. What? Seriously, it's a mess. I don't know if you could ever get into it. Let's do it. Even if there is nothing, I still want to see. A couple hours later. Is this the place? I don't know. Did they really build this whole thing and then just leave? Just goes on and on and on. Sorry guys, I hoped there would be something familiar at last. The idea that this place could really be gone, sometimes I just wanted to scrub it from my mind, as if it had never been. But now that somebody else scrubbed it from the landscape, it feels wrong. It feels like it should have been up to me. Guys, look! Can we drop down? Yes. Oh. I'll go. It's like a lost city. Like Pompeii without the volcano. No. This place wasn't abandoned. It just never saw life at all. Huh? Someone's here. Night guard? What would an abandoned building need a night guard? Kids probably come here to party. I would have. If I'd known about it. Or if I partied. Quiet! Hide! Looks like he's leaving. You won't believe it! You've got to be kidding me. I made this. I wrote this right next to the back door. Help me move this. Try again. Just keep moving. It's not going to open. Just a second. It's not locked. Just rusty. Hi, Bonnie, Chica, and Freddy. They seem taller than I remember. That's because you never got this close as a kid. Come on, don't you want to see the rest of this place? I remember it being a lot brighter in here, and noisier. I wonder if my high scores are still in there. I used to love this thing. It's not quite the same. Oh wait! Have we all forgotten? Years later, and it's still out of order. Do you think he's still back there? I'm sure he is. Wait, do you hear that? I don't hear anything. Me either. It sounds like a music box. It sounds like it's coming from the stage. Okay, I'm gonna open Pirate's Cove. Here I go. And ah! I knocked over a bunch of pots and cans in the kitchen. That guard might have heard it. We gotta go. Run! Run! That was fun. That was scary. It could be both. We were all exactly the same as we were, just older. I know what you mean. Are you sure that guard didn't see us? We've outran him by now. Still, we should get out of here. I don't want to push our luck. See you all tomorrow then. Yeah. Tomorrow. Part 2 coming tomorrow.